One of the, sorry, it's really windy. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear all this, but one of the interesting things about keeping my video blog is that I can look back at this time last year's videos to see what was happening on the farm, and I just want to direct you back to a video looking at the state of our beans this time last year. I'm looking at this field of beans, field of winter beans. The variety is Husky, and because of these very wet, cool conditions we've been having, this is just the perfect conditions for a disease called chocolate spot, and it's now gone into its aggressive phase on this crop. Just on this variety. The other varieties we've got are not so badly affected, but we've still got quite a lot of this variety. And just to show you what the aggressive phase looks like, you can see that the spots have now got all over the leaves, and they're causing even the youngest leaves to go black, and even on the flowers there's spots as well. And then when you look down here, we can see a really sort of a badly affected plants down here. But to be absolutely honest, you know, if this weather continues, you know, this crop is going to get worse and worse and will yield potentially nothing at all. So the very harsh lesson that we learned last year was that we sowed a lot of our beans too early, which made them too proud over the winter time, and they picked up a lot of disease before winter. And then going into the next year, we had some very wet conditions, cool conditions, which were ideal for chocolate spot. But so this year we sowed our beans later on towards the end of October, and conditions have been different this year, and I just wanted to show you the beans this year because they were sown later. You know, they're a lot smaller, and we've had this very cold winter, but the resulting factor is that there's just very little disease in our beans this year. You can see there's a little bit of notching on one or two of the leaves with some bean weevil, but they're beginning to flower, and although, you know, they are probably a little bit behind, the fact is there's no disease on them as yet, and which is very encouraging for the beans this year. Who knows what we're going to get from now on, but hopefully they'll continue to grow sort of disease free. If we get a lot of rain now, of course, chocolate spot could come back into them, but the forecast is for a little bit of rain this weekend, but generally not the kind of forecasts we were getting this year. So fingers crossed for our beans this year.